Hey cutie foodies, welcome back to my channel. It's the one and only Sweet Pea here, and today we have some flaming hot Funyun cheese dogs. So we're having a flaming hot Funyun cheese dog mukbang, and we have some ramen noodles. If you've never had flaming hot Funyuns before, this is what they look like. They are thebomb.com. As I said in the making of these videos, that Funyuns are my favorite type of onion rings, with the exception of the original, which is Wise onion rings. Perfect onion flavor. So I use this for my crunchy. I have some iced tea in my 7-Eleven cup, some hot sauce just in case, and some sriracha. And we got some ketchup that I might not use. So let's bite into this. This is my first time having a cheese dog, which is basically a mozzarella stick. Mozzarella, yeah, stick on a stick. So let's see. So good. It cooled down too much, so I didn't get messy with cheese pull or any cheese pull. Well, this is really good. Let's try it with some Red Hot, some Frank's. I love Frank's. I love Frank's better than Tabasco sauce. For some reason, I just can't get with Tabasco sauce. I just don't like the original one. I don't like it at all. Pretty good with hot sauce. So I had this whole, sorry, I had my plate propped up, and the stupid thing keeps moving. But anyway, I had this whole thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Fear Thy Neighbor on ID Network. I didn't finish the whole story because all of these articles, they say one thing, something else. There's a bunch of messing around everywhere. But I believe the dude got time for it. It's like he took the neighbor from hell to a special meeting. And you can look it up and find out what happened and let me know when you do. I'm just going to take this stick off. Try with some sriracha. I didn't mean to use that much sriracha. But, two neighbors in a very affluent waterfront neighborhood. With both, it tastes pretty good too. But two grown-ass men, one could be the other dude's grandfather, freaking going back and forth. Let's wrap this around here and see how it tastes. Going back and forth over property. Stupid shit. This is soy sauce flavor, or oriental, if you will, noodles by Maruchan. I really don't like that brand. My favorite brand is Sapporo Ichiban. I know I'm saying that all types of jacked up, but it's, no, I'm right. It's Sapporo Ichiban. Those noodles have good bite, nice and chewy. The flavoring is wonderful. So, Tom and his wife have been living in this waterfront town. A very peaceful neighborhood, nice neighbors. Never really had a problem with anybody. And then Bill Weissman moves in with his wife. And this old military vet nitpicks about every fucking thing, okay? Your dock is 1/4 of an inch onto my land. This rock garden is 1/8 of an inch onto my land. Your Christmas and your holiday decorations are over the top. You should only put them for Christmas. So, of course, in true fashion, Tom started to get fed up, as anybody would. I'm just trying to keep my options open for thumbnails. I might use that one. Or one of those. But I don't know. Every day was something different. Journalists say, and neighbors, look at this shit, say that Tom was a more of a go with the flow type of dude, as with Bill. He's older, he's military, everything should be by the book. So when you live in neighborhoods like this, you have what is called an HOA, homeowners association. And usually, basically, when whatever the HOA says goes. And they were just like, dude, one thing he was crying about was a fucking rock garden. And they were like, look, it may be a little bit on your property, but this rock garden has been there for years. Nobody's complained before. Like, it's just a rock garden. Just go ahead, put some flowers on it. And basically, like, shut the fuck up. Bill didn't like that. So, he started nitpicking with everything else. Then they called in. They couldn't come into an agreement of whether or not the dock was in Bill's property. So they called the land surveyor. land surveyor ruled in Bill's favor. But men will be men. And Tom wasn't trying to hear that. So, he took it to court. And subsequently, the courts ruled in Tom's favor. So then a boatload of stuff started happening. Tom's yard got trashed. Bill basically demolished the rock garden. Bill started yelling at Tom's wife. They got restraining orders on each other. Tom started messing with Bill's car. He would pour water in his tank. That would cause him to have to get his car fixed again. When he would have his grandchildren over. Because remember, Bill is an older gentleman. He's retired. This is supposed to be his retirement home. And so when his family would come over, Tom would go outside with his leaf blower and start blowing. It's really so fucking childish at the end of the day. That was good. So, Tom installed cameras in his house. Bill tried to sell his home. His real estate agent was like, nah, bro, the market ain't right for you right now. You try to sell your house, you ain't gonna be able to get another house, because that's how bad the market is. So, ooh. I ain't gonna lie, these noodles taste good with these flaming hot Funyuns. What the fuck? Look at this. Why does it want to look like this? You see? But damn, what was I saying? These chips so good. Bill and his wife went on vacation and then came back and their yard was trashed. Okay? Plants and trees flipped up and tossed everywhere, roots everywhere, dirt everywhere. Their lawn chairs tossed about and cracked up because they were wood. It was a complete shit show. One middle-aged and one geriatric man in a fucking feud over the land. Like, y'all both live there. Just use it. So, Bill was like, okay, that's it. This shit, enough is enough. Bill went to his real estate agent and was like, you need to help me find somebody to get rid of Tom. And this old ass ex-military vet was dead ass serious. Excuse me. So, I'm gonna tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. If somebody ever comes to you and say, hey, find somebody to get rid of somebody for me, or I'll pay you to kill somebody, and they're not gonna do it themselves, but they want you to do it, go to the police. Because if you know about it and the person winds up dying, you're going to get just as much time as the person that did it. Let me stop before I get a damn brain freeze. So anyway, yeah, so he went to the police. And this whole time, I think it took like a few weeks or either a few months, whatever, but they had people surveilling the area. He thought that it was like security. It wasn't really security. It was police officers. They were like jogging around. They were out taking pictures and the whole bit. And come to find out, the hitman was an undercover. So when he went to go pay for the hit and have everything taken care of, sorry, that's the house phone, can't do nothing about that, but I'm not answering it. When they were trying to get everything taken care of, he came outside and they arrested his ass. I know he pled no contest, but I don't remember exactly how much time he got or if any time at all. So it is what it is. It's up in the air. But I know he was going through a lot. His grandson had just got diagnosed with cancer, and I think he was like 7 years old. And you going through this stupid feud, and like Bill just snapped. He was old and he wasn't having it. So it is what it is. Sorry if you hear that. Somebody's in the bathroom as well. But anyway, yeah, click on one of these buttons. Subscribe to both channels if you haven't already. Watch some more videos. Check out my last video, which will probably be the making of this. I will eat that later. Right now I'm full. This is my first meal of the day, and sometimes when you take too long to eat, you can't really eat that much, especially when you're hungry. And then make sure you check out the links below, and if you want to see the behind the scenes with the scenes of the scenes and some more scenes, check out my Rumble. And I will catch you guys in the next one. So